Good evening, Everstrong family. Happy Thursday, October the 30th. Today, once again, we are in the book of 1 Corinthians, and we get the pleasure of examining chapter 9 this evening. Now, for the uninitiated, the first half, or maybe even the first 2/3 of this chapter might seem kind of all over the place. The reason why is Paul is just trying to lay some groundwork so people understand his intent. As the seed planter, the church planter he was, the missionary, he is acknowledging that he has a certain level of authority and therefore he is entitled to certain things, but that's only if he's living by human standards. He's trying to bring this up because he's trying to help people understand what his mission is and how he goes about approaching it. The ultimate goal in his position, as it should be all of our positions, is to preach the gospel to all nations, as stated in Matthew 28 in the Great Commission by Jesus Christ. Now, he finishes, though, on an incredible note. Personally, one of my absolute favorite lines in all of 1 Corinthians. And what we're going to look at is chapter 9, verses 25 and 26. All athletes are disciplined in their training. They do it to win a prize that will fade away, but we do it for an eternal prize. So I run with purpose every step. I am not just shadowboxing. The reason why this is such a pivotal verse selection is because it's very easy to, live in the lifestyle of fake it till you make it. And if you're comparing yourself to somebody who's an athlete, they're not necessarily faking it, but they're pushing themselves because they're trying to win an earthly prize, whether that be money or fame or the Heisman Trophy, whatever you want to look at. They are pushing themselves because they want to win something that will eventually fade away. However, we ourselves are pushing ourselves for the purpose of pushing God's kingdom, winning the prize of God saying those amazing words, "Well done, good and faithful servant." That is the goal. That should be the ultimate goal of every Christian on earth. If you're thinking about yourself, is that is the words you hear when you enter the kingdom of heaven. And what he beautifully illustrates here is that we can't be just shadowboxing. This can't just be practice. This can't be a mock trial. This needs to be real. We need to treat every conversation as though we are preaching the gospel. We need to treat every action we have as though it would be judged by the world and how it would determine the world's view of the gospel. And we, of course, need to be careful with our words and our thoughts so that we can align with the Lord's intentions and, of course, help further the gospel and, of course, press Jesus into the world. So all I can say is this: as we know, an athlete is made fit by training for whatever they're training in. The word fit means ready for use. So let's be fit for the kingdom. Let's be ready for God's use. When he calls us, let us have ears to hear so we are ready for his call and a willing heart that is ready to go where he tells us to go.